What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another beautiful day over here at Skiffland. In today's video, we're finally going to be listing one of those outboards in the back of the shop. We originally got the outboard to probably put on the back of a Ginu or a John boat or something, but nothing really nice has come across the desk in that department. So I'm going to see if I can make a buck or two on it. I believe we spent $350 on the Mercury 9.9 back there. It needs a little bit of a carb clean, but I think we might be able to sell it for $500 to $600. I'm not even sure. I haven't looked at the market for what these things are going for lately, but I'd be happy with an extra $150, $200 in the bank account. So we're gonna crunch some numbers over here on the whiteboard. Then we're gonna go grab the motor, see what it needs, clean it up, and see if we can get it running real good. Okay, Mercury, let's go. Merc 9.9. I believe we spent $350 on it. I'm gonna have to go watch the video of us buying it. I don't exactly remember, but I know that we've put $0 into it. So $350 is where we stand right now. I'm gonna try to not put any dollars into it. I already have some carb cleaner over here on the shelf. I already have a fuel tank. I already have a fuel connector. I don't think we're gonna have to put any money into it. And hopefully make $500, $600 on a Sunday afternoon. We'll see how it goes. If you see back here, this is my little hoarding stash of motors and whatever. I did sell the Mercury 15 that was in the corner, so that's actually huge. This is the 9.9 that we're working on today. Hopefully she'll treat us right. It's actually a really nice, clean motor. I just have to get everything out of the way. A couple 55s. I got an 80. I picked this one up yesterday for $440. Stoked on that deal. This one, I think I spent $500. Stoked on that deal as well. This one, $500 also. It just needed a repaint. But 24 volt, 80 pounds. And then two 12 volt, 55-pound thrust. And then this is the motor stand that I made out of an old luggage carrier, I think. I'm actually quite pleased with this thing, so I just need to roll it over there so we can get a better look, maybe in some sunshine. Oh yeah. The perfect stand. She definitely is dirty. This is all dust and fiberglass and paint overspray and whatever. Let's get her all the way out here so we can start cleaning her up. Ugh. Nice. See? Just nice shiny fiberglass. Rough. I need to just spray her down before I even touch her. I'm bummed I already touched her. No way. This hose sucks, man. Kinks everywhere. It's just all dry. There we go. A little more PSI coming out the girl. Come on. All right. Fiberglass be gone. Everywhere. Get out of here. To be honest, I don't even remember if this needs a carb clean. I'm sure it does. I'll have to watch the video again for sure. But to my knowledge, I think we were getting it running, but it would cut off. I think maybe the float's stuck or something. So we're just gonna yank the carb off and give it a nice thorough clean before anybody gets here, hopefully. With my luck, they'll show up in the middle of it. We'll see. I listed it this morning, and I did say in the description that I could probably use a carb clean, but I'm gonna get to work on that here soon. So we'll see. She's shining up nice, brother. Look at the shine on her. Let me grab a rag. Shop towel. A little Dawn. Come on. That should do the trick. A little Dawn goes a long way. There we go. Give her a good shine. Come on. Yes, sir. A little elbow grease on a Sunday afternoon. Sometimes that's all it takes, brother. It's not always too serious around here. There we go. She actually is a really nice looking motor. Fairly all cleaned up. Now we can pop the cowling and check out this carb. Let's see what we're working with. All right. It doesn't look too crazy. Looks like she's tucked in there a little bit. I think we'll be all right though. No sense in standing out here in the sunshine if we can just roll her back into the shop. Just so you know the kind of weather we're dealing with out here. The last 2 days it was just freezing, and today it's really hot. It's like 80 degrees outside. So that's Jack's Beach for you. I've never personally taken one of these carbs off before, but I'm just gonna go for it, really. I took the carb off this 17.5 the other day, gave it a cleaning, replaced it actually, and put it back on. Gave me a lot of confidence to do something like this, which is why we're here right now. As far as the actual carb, it looks like one bolt here and one bolt down there, right here. But just getting to it seems to be the hard part, because we got the choke and everything. All right. I'm gonna try and do this without watching a video at all. So I'm just gonna dive into it. We can figure it out, man. There we go. All right, now I'm just gonna move this off to the side over here, if possible. Yeah, it looks like it'll stay right there. Just kind of debulking everything, if that makes sense. One thing after the other. Of course, watching a video or two would probably save me a lot of time, but it actually does feel really rewarding to figure it all out solo. Does that make sense? All right. Everything is pointing towards, I can probably just pop this off. I just need to figure out how to take the choke off. I took this shield off. I kind of just wedged my screwdriver in there because the homies who made this Merc 99 put the dang screws where you can't reach them. Like I said earlier, dude, this isn't a how-to video, and I'm sure that there's an art to every little intricate portion of this process. But to me, on a Sunday afternoon, it's all about the art of making an extra buck to bring home. So don't take it too serious. Take it with a grain of salt if I do anything wrong. But we're moving in the right direction. 1/2 inch wrench to take the actual carb off. I'm just gonna take these bolts off, or these nuts rather, and see if we can just yank her off. This choke system doesn't necessarily seem to be attached to the carb itself, so carb is looking good. Dude, if I can just get this choke assembly out of the way, carb's coming off. Carb's coming off, son. I don't want to break the choke assembly though, but We are almost there. Give it to me. Dude, you're coming with me, son. I got it out somehow. There's just one vacuum line on the back. Okay, I'll need to remember that. No, she's stuck on there, son. Well, I'd like to get it off without breaking her, so let me grab something. Give her a little left and right action. Come on, you little vacuum. You're the only thing. Oh, there we go. All right, dude. Carbs off, son. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. I'm assuming something's stuck in here. We're gonna take it all apart, clean it up, clean out them jets the best we can, and then put her back on there, hopefully before they get here. Anybody, if somebody's interested. Okay, down here on the ground so we don't lose anything. There's a lot going on here. I am going to spend some time taking this apart, cleaning it up, and then putting it back together. I do have an ultrasonic cleaner at the house as well. That'd probably be the best way to go. But spraying carb cleaner all over my hands is gonna be what we have today. Not the best. I found our first clogged passage, which was through here to here. I'm not exactly sure what all of these things do, but shot some carb cleaner through there, and now the passage is clear, which goes to this apparatus. We're moving in the right direction, brother. Bear with me now. Didn't even realize that there's a jet back here as well. Let's crack that loose. This one has a spring in it. Take note of that. Considering everything, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one up really fast and then just put it back together because there's a lot of little teeny tiny pieces. So far, I have already lost a ball bearing, it looks like. So that's not good. A little ball bearing right here. I have to figure out where that goes. I don't exactly know if it was in here already or not. Passageway is all clean though. It was pretty dirty. Considering there was a ball bearing over here, I figured the ball bearing was inside, the spring holds it in, and it's kind of like a scupper valve type of situation. So I cleaned everything up, cleaned all the passages, and tightened her back down. So I think we should be all right. Learning a lot as we go. All right. Everything's all cleaned up and put back together on this little apparatus. So I'm pleased with that. Everything's, all passages clear, everything's good. My wife is rewriting the Merc 99 stuff up there. So, all right, let's move back into the bigger unit. I took off this thing that says top. It was right here. Took it off. There's some dirty stuff in here, let me tell you. I'm just gonna fill it up, let it kind of soak in for a little bit before I attack it. Attack all these little passages and jets and whatever in here. Okay, before we lose anything, let's go ahead and button this back up. That's my goal here. Take a little bit off, clean it, put it back before we lose anything. Cross our fingers, hope for the best. But I mean, if we take off every single little part of this carburetor, clean every little piece, put it all back together, we should be all right. I don't see any seals that have been compromised or anything, so my hopes are high here. All right, this top plate is buttoned back up. Perfect. What's next? A little better. Oh yeah. Okay. Attacking this float mechanism now, which I thought was the problem originally, but it's not exactly the same system as in the lawnmower carb. There we go. It was not moving, now it is. Got it out with my fingernail. Pointy side goes back in, downward. I don't care if it's a screw hole or a jet hole or whatever type of hole. Every single hole on this carb is getting sprayed down. I think the passage is pretty clear now. I don't know if it was blocked before, but if it was, it's not anymore. There's someone pulling in. Oh. Hopefully it's not the the guy coming to check out the motor. Everything put back together here. Now let's tackle this. Now is a point where I wish I had some more seals. I mean, these don't look too bad, actually. But, you know, I wish I had new ones. While you're in there, you know. I sprayed some carb cleaner in a jet, and it came out and like just sprayed me right in the eyeball. I don't know if you've ever felt that before, but that was very painful. That was a burning sensation in my eye that I've never felt before. Ugh, that was crazy. It's starting to kind of feel a little bit better, a little bit more normal now. But dude, my eye was toast there for a second. It's like I just put jalapeno juice in my eyeball. Ooh. Hopefully I'll be alright, but I'm sure I'll be alright, man. But dang, do not recommend that. Alright, I took a little time, got everything put back together. It all looks good. Every single passage that I could find is now clean. So we should be good to go, I think. I don't know. I just want to preface, there's no little parts anywhere. Everything is back where it's supposed to be. No, the lighting isn't the best over here, so just bear with me. But first thing is this vacuum line back here. Of course, it just goes on so easy, although was a real pain to get it off. Okay, move everything out of the way. This is the tricky part. I'm sure there's probably a really easy trick to getting this choke mechanism off, but trying to figure it out with it in there. I'm sure we can do it. I mean, we got it out without breaking anything, so. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on, we're so close. Bingo. All right. Dude, we're back on. This is fantastic. Let me show you what I did down here. Basically, I have everything in order. This is the first thing that I took off. This is the second thing that I took off. This is the third, or this was actually not even included. Whatever, forget that. Oh, the stroller hit it? I was wondering why this was here and this is supposed to be over here. Okay, first thing I took off, second thing. These are the nuts for the carb. So let me get that back on. Okay. Got her on a couple threads. Now I just have to tighten her up, put everything back where it's supposed to be. Then we're a couple minutes away from a startup. Everything's put back together. This lever for the choke is put back together. Everything is put back on. Now we are good to go. Let's hook up some water and try and fire it up. Good news and bad news. Good news is I have a receptacle over here, thankfully. Bad news is that I do have a gas tank, but my gas tank has seafoam in it. Not gonna hurt it. It actually might make it better in the long run, but I actually don't even have much gas at all in there. I'm trying to think of, well, I got some gas here and yeah, let me just pour this gas, because this is just regular gas, pour this into here and then figure something out. I got some 2-stroke oil over here. Just topped it up with some gas, some oil. Should be all right. We might be able to dilute the seafoam, but like I said, the seafoam's not going to hurt anything. New fuel line going straight where it needs to go. I took some time and cleaned up the fuel filter also. Figured why not. Everything's nice and tight. I don't see any leaks. That's fantastic. I already pulled the choke. Now we just have to put some water to this lower unit and give her a crank. I'm waiting for this jug to fill up before we fire it up. I gotta say, my eye is still in pain. Still blurry too. Keep blinking trying to get as much fluid in there as possible, but that carb cleaner over to the eyeballs, no joke. Looks like we just started to overflow. It's almost not deep enough, but my other bucket has a crack in it. I need to invest in one of those like muffs that's specifically for the bottom pickup on these Mercs. It is what it is for now. The bucket. Everything's tight. Pressure's good. Fuel pressure at least. Pull the choke. What do you think? You think we did all right? Open her up. I'm gonna try this with no spraying anything into the, well, let's just yank it. That was really promising. That sounded butter smooth. I'm gonna do it with the choke closed, and I'll just kind of I'll kind of just adjust the throttle with my hands. That sounded butter though. Okay. I let her sit for a little bit, and now I'm gonna try her once more. Cleaning out some cobwebs, brother. Okay, we can get her to run pretty good. We just got to get her to idle. I'm gonna let go now. She doesn't seem to want to idle, but we can get her going. So my phone actually died right after that last clip. I fired it up one more time and it actually started idling really well. So I'm gonna show you that now. And I mean, hope for the best. Maybe we just cleaned out some cobwebs. I don't know. I don't really know. I have no clue. Okay, so she runs. She gonna get you home, brother. I'll tell you that much. She idled pretty well. I think we're in a good spot with her. I don't know if the carb clean was an issue. I don't know. I broke into that car, brother, and I cleaned out every dirty jet that I saw. So maybe something else, but I mean, it runs really good. If you remember in the last episode of this particular motor, we get it fire up and it would die. Get it fire up and it would die. Now that thing will get you home. That thing will get you to the fishing spot. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot. Let's see if she'll fire right back up, man. Who knows? To be honest, I don't know, but that would be delightful. Oh, got to turn her back to run. Looky there. Let's give her a little juice. Shoot ya, brother. Good old two-stroke on a Sunday afternoon, man. Like a sewing machine right here. Oh, this is up. Still had the choke pulled that whole time, man. Why didn't you tell me? Yeah. Like I said before, this gas can is full of sea foam, so don't be alarmed by all the smoke. She's running good now. I would say she's running pretty good. I'd say if you were in a pinch, you'd be real happy about how this thing's running. So yeah, let's tend to some Facebook Marketplace. Considering in my Facebook Marketplace listing, I already mentioned that it needs a carb clean. It runs all right. It just needs a carb clean. I just came in and cleaned the carb, so we can cross that off the list. But honestly, I wouldn't cross it completely off the list because I'm new here, brother. I'm new here. That's the first carb I've pulled off of a Merc 99. Took it apart, cleaned it. I don't know. Maybe I missed a jet. Who knows? But considering I listed it as still needing a carb clean, I think we're in a pretty good spot to have people come and check her out. What do you think? She'll fire up and run. That's more than she did before. I call that a win. Considering where we started, considering the last episode, I'd call this a win. Running good, peeing good. Well, somewhere between the last clip and right now, my phone died again. So I figured let's just sit here and have a chat, and then let's get out of here and go watch some football. It is Sunday, after all. We should be a lot more chill than we are right now. Stress levels are getting high. Let me tell you why. So last night I listed the motor on Facebook Marketplace. I listed it for 600 bucks. The description was simple. It'll fire up, but it needs a carb clean for sure. Some guy started messaging me about it, and he said, would you take 500 bucks? I said, yes. That is what prompted this whole video, if I'm being honest. I figured I'm gonna get in there in the morning, talk about it, clean the carb, fire it up, get it running good, and then sell it and talk about some profit margins. It all would have been so simple. I really talked to the guy. He said he was gonna clean the carb, no big deal anyway. He knew a little bit about these motors, whatever, so I figured it's going to the perfect owner. He said that we were gonna meet up after church, figure around 12 o'clock. It's 1:30 right now. And basically, I got here and I fired up the motor just a little while ago to the point where I feel it's running good enough to sell it, or at least have somebody come and look at it, this guy in particular. Messaged him and I said, hey, I actually got here a little early, cleaned the carb, got it fired up, it's running good, ready to go, come and get it. And this is what he said. Man, you can't do nothing nice for nobody around here these days. It's a little bit annoying, but I feel the most annoying part is that he woke up this morning knowing that he wasn't going to come get this motor today. You know what I mean? No decency around these parts. He could have just said this morning, hey, I had a little change of heart. I appreciate you, though. And I would not have wasted hours and hours and hours in here tinkering around. Given I did put the cart before the horse a little bit, but it is what it is. Maybe it's me with the problem, thinking that there's still good people out here on Facebook Marketplace. There are a lot of good people out here on Facebook Marketplace lately. I've been running into a lot of good ones. So if you're out there, I appreciate you. This is just an annoyance little thing. And to be fair, it wouldn't have been annoying if I was sitting on the couch watching football and I saw a message that said he had a change of heart. But the problem is I wouldn't have gotten a message. I would have been here exactly when I was supposed to be, and he would not have shown up. And I would have said, hey, man, where you at? I'm here. And then he would have said, I ain't coming. So it is what it is, man. It's a bummer, but I'm not going to let it ruin my Sunday. It is a little bit of a bummer that our Merc 99 list just starts and stops at 300. I thought we were going to have a bigger number on there by the end of the afternoon. But it is what it is. I'm getting out of here. We're going to go watch some football. Merc 99 running all right. More than I could say before. She'd start up and die. Now she'll get you home. So not too bummed about it. Built my confidence touching carbs a little more today. So I guess, you know, there's a silver lining in there. And I guess if you want this Merc 99, come and get her. She's still on Marketplace. Anywho, I appreciate you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. A little late in the video for a disclaimer, but I figure better late than never. I'm just a guy tinkering around in the garage. I don't take things too seriously around here. I have a good time. I like getting motors started, but I'm no marine mechanic by any means, and this is not a how-to video. I figure if you want to learn a thing or two for real, go watch a Boat Busters video or a That Boat Guy video. Those two videos, you'll probably learn a lot. I know I sure have along the way. But lately I've been in the game of just diving into stuff, not watching any videos. If I make a mistake, I learn from it via hands-on experience. I guess, dude, I don't know. It's real rewarding whenever you get to the finish line without cheat sheets, I guess. But if you're looking for a cheat sheet, Boat Busters and That Boat Guy. Super educational and cool guys. So I'm just over here tinkering. I'm just a guy trying to get motors started, learning a thing or two myself along the way. So yeah, I just hope, I beg, dude, don't take it too seriously. If I twisted a screw the wrong way, put a carb back together the wrong way, should have put a seal in here, no way. Dude, no way you open up that carb and didn't replace the gasket. Well, brother, I sure did. I sure did. Will I regret it in the future? Maybe. But I'm transparent about everything. So whenever I sell the motor, we'll sit here and shoot the breeze a little bit, walking around the motor, talking about everything that I did to it and everything you should probably do to it and your ownership. So that's just a disclaimer. Not a bunch of how-tos around here. So just having a good time on a Sunday, turning some wrenches, whatever. Hopefully you're having a good weekend, whatever. And dude, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.